This week on Scam School, get ready for the biggest reactions you've ever seen on the show because we have one of the best tricks we've ever taught. You're gonna love it. Back again at the Handlebar, and this time, Sarah, Rob, I want to teach you a mystery of the ages. It's about cards. I'll tell you what, we're going to pick a card, and of course you see it's a shuffled deck. It doesn't matter, right? Shuffle and mix up all the cards, although I'm touching them, so what does that mean? We're going to pick a card, but I want this to be a consensus between us. I shuffled the cards.
All right.
I want you to turn over, I don't know, between 5 and 50% of that deck. Just pick it up as a block, flip it over. There you go. I want you to cut even deeper on there.
That was pretty deep.
That was super deep. I think you're a super deep person. Between my shuffling, your cut, and your cut, we ended up on one card that none of us could have known, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna set it there. You guys take a look at it. Don't let me see. I don't wanna know.
All right.
You got it?
Yes.
Slide it in there. Here, in fact, actually, we'll whip up a little surface for the cards to do their dance on, all right? We'll shuffle it up a few times. If you see your card, don't freak out or nothing. At this point, we worked together to pick a card that nobody could have predicted. You selected the card and you put it in here. You guys know what the card is. I do not. But you know who else does know? The cards. Here, in fact, if you, son of a...
This is part of it, right?
I know, yeah, right?
Is this your card?
Well,
That was so good, too.
hold on.
No.
Wait, no.
Was your card
No, this was part of it.
the 7 of diamonds?
No.
Oh, come on.
The card's new.
I want to cry. What happened?
Did you like that trick?
Oh, gosh. That was so good.
Do you want to learn that
I'm so sorry for you.
trick? Well, then toast me.
Yes.
So we can learn this
You can
secret.
imagine.
Our skin has changed colors.
You've blown my mind completely.
Let me talk you through this. I ruined the deck of cards. I decided to really go for
We
it.
got some escapees.
No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. In this case, I did it just with napkins, but the brilliance of this effect and the method is that it can scale to literally any size. You could do this and have it rain, and have the rain make the card appear. Have you guys heard of Neverwet?
No.
Neverwet is a 2-stage substance. You lay down a base coat and then you put on a coating of it, and it's super hydrophobic. Look at this. You
Oh,
see?
like oil on concrete.
Correct. Okay. So in this case, while I was at home, I just made a stencil of the 7 of diamonds, and I just sprayed it on there. It takes about 30 minutes to put it together. And once it's on there, you could barely see it. In fact, I prepped all 3 of these. Take a look at those. See if you can see it on there anywhere.
Oh, well.
No, not really?
No. Yeah.
Okay, good.
I thought I was gonna have to
Oh, if I hold it to the light, I can.
Yes.
So
Well,
Yeah.
so hopefully they won't
Yeah,
be doing
yeah,
that,
yeah.
right?
I thought I had to
So
pretend
I
that I
set
saw
these up
something.
casually for all 3 of us, and you notice that I made sure to prominently put my water right in front of me.
Yeah.
So at this point, I knew that the card was gonna be the 7 of diamonds, and I knew that I had an excuse to reveal it later on. So now all I had to do was force the 7 of diamonds. Now there's a bunch of different ways to force cards. You probably have learned a few on Scam School,
Little bit.
right? In this case, I used the cut deeper force, which normally I'm not a fan of because it's a bit contrived, but it worked out perfectly because we had 3 of us and we had the excuse that there were 3 parties involved. So all you have to do to set up is set the 7 of diamonds on top. When I shuffled the cards, I just had to keep the 7 on top, which was easy enough. Boy, it's hard to shuffle sogging wet cards. I said we all did jobs. I shuffled the cards, you cut the deck. And I said between 5 and 50% of the deck. I kind of lingered on 5 because I just wanted you to cut a small amount that you flipped over. So knowing that this is the card we're forcing, you cut that and turn that over. So right now, the bottom card of this pack is the 7 of diamonds.
Yeah.
Your next cut, all it did was flip it right back up so that when you go to it, what was the top card is now the first face down card. So the 7's on top. I shuffle the cards. You take between 5 and 50%, cut it, flip it over. You do the same thing, even deeper. And the great part is you want to write in a justification, because this is a weird way to force a card, but I said we all took part, so none of us could know what this one card is. And then we thumb over till we get to the first face down card, and I know it's the 7 of diamonds, but I let you take it and I say, do not show me, don't show me, don't show me, don't show me. And then I flip this over here, just stick it back in the deck, right?
You're right, what cards?
Yes. And then this is the moment. You want to have a justification for everything. I'm like, oh, I need a surface to shuffle on. And so I act like this is important. And I make sure with my drink in the right spot that I'm able to go over it. 1, 2, 3, and then put it all together. And now I introduce as if it's the big reveal. I say, well, we all know this much and that much. But you know who else knows is the cards. So what I want you to do is, and then just thrust forward, knock that forward. Now in this case, when it landed forward, I could tell it didn't quite cover the middle. I sacrificed my deck of cards for the bit because I wanted to cover up the ending. I didn't want to reveal it too fast.
Yeah.
So instead I just kind of tumbled them all down and let them go nuts. But if you do it just right, just keep them looking in the eyes like, oh, I'm so sorry. And then this way your cards are still fine. And then slowly, you know, as you're talking, out of the corner of your eye, you're gonna see that wet stain get wider and wider until it reveals the 7 of diamonds. But what was it like, that moment, when you looked over and saw that 7 of diamonds?
My brain stopped working because I was expecting some subtle shift, not a sign from Satan appearing in a napkin.
All right, well here, we're gonna see if you can perform it for me. Who wants to be the magician here? There's no sleight of
I'm
hand.
throwing you under the
Sarah?
bus. It's all you.
All right, perfect. All right, Sarah, Rob's saying you're a magician, is this true?
No. We're gonna do a trick together, actually.
Yeah?
I'm going to be the one holding the cards, shuffling them and
Okay.
whatnot, but you are going to cut the deck just 5 to 50%. Just
Okay,
turn it
like
over.
the top 30-ish or whatever,
yeah.
and then turn it
Just
over?
Turn it right
you got
over.
it, you got it done.
Okay, and now you are going to go even deeper with that cut.
I don't trust you, but okay.
Right on.
What? How dare you?
These are soggy cards. I wonder why that is.
But we've worked together on this, right? We can't possibly know where we've ended up.
We ended up here. I'm gonna say, all right. Well, I guess I got a card. There
Let
you
me
go.
write the deck.
There you go. All right. What are you gonna do? Shuffle the cards now?
Yeah, I mean, I have to hold it the great way I saw you guys were doing it.
Yeah.
So let me. Ah!
Oh no! Oh my God! It says the 7 of diamonds! Wizard magic!
Look, it was really cool up until that moment. Let's
No,
talk
it was
about
cool
that.
at that moment. Toast
yes,
this woman. That was
yes.
amazing.
Go, Sarah.
Yeah.
Holy cow, gotta give a huge thanks to Mr. Brent Braun for coming up with the idea of the hydrophobic napkin. It was such a brilliant payoff, and when you do it correctly, they'll be convinced everything's gone wrong, and it's like magic when that number appears. Speaking of which, I wanna suggest your favorite bar scams, magic tricks, or any kind of brain teasers. Hit me up at brian@schwood.com, and of course, we should be best friends over at twitter.com/schwood. And as always, don't forget to join us over at the Modern Rogue. Jason Murphy and I are on a quest to become the ultimate gentleman, scoundrel, and warrior.
Okay, is someone there?
God, it really feels like it's moving on its own.
Yeah, I'm barely touching it.
Leave your hands floating there. New episodes of Modern Rogue every Friday, Scam School Remix on Monday, and new episodes of Scam School every Wednesday. The rest of the time, I'm gonna be at a bar, or a movie theater, or a bar that shows movies, or a movie theater that serves beer. It'll make sense. Have you guys heard of Neverwet?
No. Never nudes, yes.
Never. God, the 7 of diamonds? Was it the 7 of diamonds, guys?
Yes.
Oh my God! Was it the 7 of diamonds? Oh! I picked it specifically because it was easy to carve out with a knife.
All hard angles.
Yeah.